Hello, my good friends. It's your friend Kevin. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are well. I hope you're rested. And I hope to bring you a day of magnificent happiness and joy. Let's get right to the cards, shall we? We are in an angel numerology number 4 day today. And in angel numerology 4, it's a powerful symbol of stability, practicality, hard work, and building solid foundations. We also have to remind ourselves to keep the faith. Love and romance are highlighted this week by the number 4, emphasizing the importance of trust, of loyalty, of communication. It's encouraging the stable building of partnerships, spiritual growth, particularly because this is considered to be an angel numerology number where the angels, you might be seeing 444, double 4. That's like messages from your guardian angels, as well as the angels being present, if you will. Use the Magician and the Star card if you've got a tarot deck, and a call upon Archangel Shamuel to let you find things that you think might be lost, and Archangel Gabriel to show you the way, show you what's going on. So this is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about adoring yourself, adoring your friends and other people, that kind of thing. It's not what you show, it's how you show up. That's one of my isms. You know, many times we are defining ourselves by the things we have, the things we attain, the striving for better, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But some folks feel like, this is like too much. It's over the top, more so. Don't know what I'm trying to say here, but showing up in the right way, showing up in the appropriate way, showing up in the respectful way, showing up in the way that you need to show up, particularly for yourselves. I am wisdom, I am light, I am a star, and I shine bright. All those things are true about you. I love watching how the universe makes things happen. We put it out there. We put our desires, our wishes, our hopes out there. And some of the smaller mundane things are quite easy to attain. The ones that are more challenging and more difficult, that actually do call our names, are the ones that we perhaps sit with too much. Fear lingers because we're not sure we can attain it or we're going to get it or we're deserving of it. Well, here's a message from the guardian angels. Message from your guardian angels: ask for our help to release fear-based stories you tell yourself. Let us replace them with the magic that was meant for you. I am the author of my own fairy tale. My life is a story of love, adventure, and magic. And is it? Where is your life not a fairy tale? Where is it not a story of love, adventure, and magic? And if it isn't, and you'd like it to be, what action plans can you put in place to see that that happens? Just simple questions to ask yourself. Now, today, my friends, the moon has moved out of Scorpio and is dancing through the sign of Sagittarius. Venus is slipping into dreamy Pisces, and we're moving through the waning cycle of this particular moon cycle. This is suggesting that we just be who we are, live, let live, dream a little bit, shed a little, stay smiling, stay joyful. Find things in your life that you really can hang your hat on, like things that do bring you joy. Like lately, I've told you I've been watching the Winter Olympics. I don't know why I prefer the Winter Olympics over the Summer Olympics. I just do. I have no idea. Never stepped foot, well, I have, but not for long, on an ice rink. Have the greatest respect for these athletes that do what they do, particularly the pair skating, the dancers. That's unbelievable. The hours and hours and hours of practice and the amount of falls and tumbles that they must take to perfect whatever it is that they're doing. It's quite astonishing. Anyway, I digress. I just find that amazing that they just do these things. Archangel Raziel, who is the secrets of God, he's asking us to look below the surface, to dig a bit deeper into things that we're curious about. Rather than just seeing things at a surface level, our bodies and our minds absorb absolutely everything. Some things we pay attention to and some things we don't. And Raziel comes this week to tell us to take a deeper dive into what we're thinking, our views, our opinions. The views and opinions of other people don't really matter unless they are affecting what we do, what we see, what we feel. I'm always interested in learning from other people, how they come to feel the way they feel or see things the way they see things. And I also look for these folks to show me a little bit more, that educate me. I want to learn. And I find that when I'm learning new things from different people, appreciating what they do and how they do it gives me a whole new perspective in how each and every one of us has a unique perspective on what life has to offer. Vajra Yogini is here, transcending fear, facing it into fearlessness, because facing fears and moving through them gets us in touch with our own personal power, the personal power that we came here with, the personal power that we were born and to bring, whatever that personal power is. You may not go around looking at yourself as being personally powerful, but if you have an opinion or a thought or an idea that could influence somebody else, that's powerful. Influence somebody else in a good way, not necessarily a negative way. Louise Hay's diary for the day. I am empowered and confident. I hold my head up high. Tuesday the 10th of February 2026. And here we have the tarot card for today, which is the Three of Coins. Now the Three of Coins, on this card we see the leafcutter ants in action. They're the type of ants that comprise of many different species, and they have the ability to create their own cooperative social structure, if you will. They not only cooperate with one another, but they have an interdependent relationship with, oddly enough, the fungus. And the fungus that cultivates gardens in their nests, the ants keep the fungus fed with leaves, and in return the fungus is used by the ants to feed for their larvae. You see how it's an interdependent relationship. So this card is showing up this week to give us an idea that cooperation is in the order of the day, and the card is suggesting or describing in one way or another to be cooperative with one another to achieve the results that would normally be impossible if we tried to go it alone. The ant's complex social structure reminds us that things may be connected and more connected than what they appear on the surface, and we are becoming more and more and more and more aware. Now, because this is the Three of Coins, this is also talking about good fortune in the material world and being connected with those people that can help us with our businesses, help us with our prosperity and abundance, not just in the physical world, but also in the non-physical. With Raziel, look beneath the surface to find more abundance, to find more joy, to find more affluence, if you will. Get over your fear of asking for help. Create a fairy tale. What does it look like for you to be a millionaire? What does it look like if all your single bills are paid? What does it look like if you are released from the debts that have got you trapped in a mental prison? What does it feel like to be empowered and confident and hold your head up high if you're not already doing that? We are all individual powerful beings because we have a physical, we're in that physical adventure, embodiment, whatever. Now in astrology, this card speaks to Capricorn. More importantly, the elements of Mars in the sign of Capricorn, all about self-discipline, harnessing transformative energies. Transformative energies in this card is for the highest good, not only yours. Again, how we show up. How are we showing up for other people? All right, fairies, fairies everywhere. Come forward, come forward. Bring us a blessing that we can hang our hats on. Oops, got an itchy head, sorry. I digress, here we go. Oh, there we go. Versatility, we've had this one come up again. Versatility is really about all of us digging into something we haven't normally dug into before. Doing things that we perhaps may not have thought about. Manifest versatility by being calm. Staying focused when there are many things to do. Like if you've got a lot of different chores that you're juggling and balancing, try to be as versatile as possible. Visualize everything being completed completely, easily, and in a given time frame. This card shows up when people are feeling overwhelmed. When people are feeling like they can't do any more and they're going to pop. I hear that a lot from clients. I see that a lot from people. I can't make it today. I can't do it tomorrow. I've got this going on and that going on. You know, can we move and shift and shape appointments because of something that's happening? It does throw things off a little bit when there's an expectation that you're going to have this kind of a day or that kind of a day. And then something throws a spanner in the works and you have to change things. Being versatile is staying in the moment and dealing with the change, not getting wrapped up into, well, this is what I expected and it didn't happen. Easy. All right, my friends, that's it from me for today. Let me know in your comments what you think, what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to know more about. All those things help. And until tomorrow, much love. Bye for now.